Hey everybody, Maria here with Fourth Dimension Tarot. Welcome. I am reading for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, I'm going to be pulling from Messages of Love, Oracle deck, as well as Naked Truth to kind of get your overall energy for the week, what you're currently dealing with, as well as what you can anticipate going forward. And I don't know why my camera is pulling all the way back over there. Okay, there we go. Here we are. Tell me about Gemini, first one out. Responsibilities. You're focused on your responsibilities. You might be dealing with a water sign or an Aries. I feel like I just pulled those cards earlier. Conversation. You might be dealing with an Aquarius or a Taurus. Inseparable. This person absolutely misses you tremendously. You're not talking to this person. I feel like there was a break in your relationship or like a pause maybe, or figuring out what you needed to do. And I feel like this person's lacking values. That's what the argument was about. You were asking them for a more time commitment. All of a sudden my throat is shutting. So you're asking for, you're asking for a commitment. Commitment's in the reverse. They didn't want to give it. And you felt like this person was lacking values. Also, there's got third party energy or hot and cold in and out. I'm good with a relationship with you as long as it doesn't require anything of me. That's this, that's this feeling. Sorry. Gemini, I don't know what to tell you. You're wanting the whole enchilada for sure. You're not going to waste time with somebody who isn't going to at least supply you with the same energy you're giving. This might be a twin flame. Got twin flames out. It says, I look at my phone every day hoping I see a message from you. So clearly not in communication. And I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are just a bit obsessive. So you might have somebody like stalking you, watching you, trying to see what you're doing. I almost feel like several of you may even have a tracker on your car, or you have, they're watching you through another app where their location is, you can verify it. So they're like trying to run into you, I feel. They want to just pop in, especially with this twin flames. This person is now obsessed because you pull the energy back and that's just driving them nuts. It might be a bit of a narcissist that you're dealing with. As several of you are also trying to find peace in your current situation, Gemini. I have the Death in the reverse, and I have Temperance in the upright. This thing lacked balance all over the place. You tried to explain that to them. Like, I need you to show up for me. I need you to communicate. I'm the only one providing information. I'm sharing at a soul level, that sort of thing. You're trying to shove this into the next level of you're trying to get to the swords where you're intimate and you're getting deeper, sharing the soul. And they're like, I'm okay in the cups and the wands. I'm, cups is pretty heavy for me. And you're like, can we get to the pentacles? This is somebody who wants to rebirth this thing. And I also feel you're focused on other responsibilities. Gemini, you're looking at, I feel like you miss this person. You think of him often, or her often, doesn't matter about the gender. It's just the energy is reciprocated, although no energy is being put towards a reconciliation. You want this person to come back correct. This person doesn't even know what to do with their feelings of loss. This is a first for this person. Yeah, you dropped this thing. I can't make this up, y'all. This is something you felt was a burden. It was energetically draining. You felt sick and tired of the games. There was a lot of manipulation going on. 3 of Swords in the upright. I have 8 of Wands in the reverse, not communicating, not even approaching a communication. And the 4 of Swords also in the reverse. This person is, I feel, not in retrospect, not looking at their own side of the street. They're only running into other energies. They are trying to mask their feelings of heartache and replace you. That's where we're at in the storyline. This person's butthurt and quite honestly angry. They're angry that you detached. They're it's almost like I want what I want when I want it. And this person wanted a relationship with you, loved that you gave at a level you did. You gave them, if just picking a gender, don't take this, you gave them commitment level at not even situationship situation. So you weren't, you were already giving at a level like, this is what you could have if you commit. Like, I'll make you a plate, I'll do your laundry, I'll wake you up, it's okay, I'll buy groceries this time. Like, you're over providing. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just seeing that somebody is overly giving, overly like, you made their lunch. You were like heavily in love, invested, committed to this person. This person treated you like an option. This person recognizes now what they did. They've always known that they didn't commit at your level. I felt like they weren't forced to, so they didn't have to. Queen of Swords, you're defensive against him, her, whatever. You're not willing to really hear them out unless they come with ownership of their side of the street. That's the vibe. This person misses you tremendously. Like, they're mad. They're sitting in a space of anger and quite like, they're coming up with justifications. They're all shallow, but they're like arguing with friends. They bring your name up more than you talk about them. They want to make sure the world knows that they weren't at fault, even though they were. This person totally sabotaged this relationship. I kind of get the sense, oh Gemini, oh Gemini, oh Gemini, I could just hug you at this point, because I feel like this person lacks the depth that you require in a relationship. You were showing them who you were. You were bringing your authentic self forward in this relationship, and they were as well. That's the best they could give, and you're like, it's not good enough. Well, that's all they got. Really, this is not a really deep person. I think they want to be. They want to match your energy. They just can't. They can't. They really can't. It's the Star in reverse. This is because of the lack of communication, the lack of closure, the lack of relationships. You two have closed this, or you walked away. Somebody ghosted each other. I feel, even if it wasn't a solid ghost, I just think somebody pulled their energy way back. And the Star in the reverse is they're not healing. They can't move forward. They're stuck. This is I'm going to use the word penance. I feel like it's a penance situation. This is consequences, and they don't like it. They don't like being in a timeout from you. They liked being able to come in at their leisure, and I felt like they did that on purpose. So if they were a random person that showed up in the middle of afternoon, they were checking on you because you were like too good to be true, and they wanted to make sure that you didn't have a lover over there. This is the kind of person that will come by on a night like they should know. I don't know. It's like them. I see them driving by your house, making sure how many cars are in front. Whose cars are they? They are trying to see if you're entertaining anybody. They're wanting to know where you are on Saturday night. That's the tracker vibe I got. They're obsessed. This person's seriously obsessed. They're stuck. They are angry that you got away. They are bitter and angry that you are doing better. I don't know if you are, but they sure feel like you are, and you're moving forward without them. I have the Tower. Yeah, this is one after another. They may see you on a dating app. I'm serious. I'm sorry, but I feel like that's part of the Tower, is that you moved on, and they're shocked that you're not stuck like they are. I think they think that you were, and they see you as walking away without any hesitation or thought about the situation. You just moved right on to the next chapter. I feel like you've been dealing with this kind of in and out energy for a while, and you guys kind of like done. You got sick of it. I got the 10 of Swords in the reverse. This person's not ready to throw in the towel, and they're angry that you did. Kind of what I was just saying. They are upset that you're moving forward without them. Thank you, Spirit. What else? These are too many. Can you just give me a few, please? Gemini. Eight of Cups in the reverse. They want to undo you walking away. They're not okay with you walking away. They're not, and I mean, I'm getting like 5 cards in a row that share the same level of energy. So I'm being led to think that this person's stuck in their head back and forth about missing you and then angry at you, and then missing you and then angry at you, because you just seamlessly moved on without hesitation or pain. Like you didn't shed one tear. This person cries at night in the darkness of the room with the lights off, music on, door locked, they live alone kind of thing. It's like they're ashamed of their behavior and not being able to commit at the level that you need them to. Seven of Cups, lots of opportunities and lots of options. I feel like you, my friend, are going to meet somebody here shortly. If you already haven't, I want to say an Aries. I also want to say you might be connecting with a Capricorn. I feel a past Capricorn might be in your energy, a Taurus. You might have a different water sign. I feel like there's water sign all over this too, but I don't know. It could be any sign. A lot of wands, could be a fire sign as well as an air sign. So I feel like you're like on the brink of dating. You're dating, and the Seven of Cups are two things. One, this person puts you in an option zone, and now you've put them in an option zone, but not even like, I don't even think you're going to entertain this energy anymore. You've moved forward. You're actually dating other people, but your love for them has stopped. I think you love them. I don't think you're in love with them, but I feel like you have love for them. You don't wish them ill will. You, I feel, are sad that this didn't turn out, disappointed, maybe frustrated in the moment, disappointed now. So I feel like you're past the frustration and past the heartache. You really went through it when you two were like, I want to say living together. I don't know why I was going to say that, but dating, like you guys really went through it, and now you're not giving energy to this anymore. The Sun in reverse with Judgment. So this person is going through some karma. This person feels, and I believe if we were to sit this person down and interview them, we would say, what does it feel like right now? And they'd say like hell. I can't create anything. I can't move forward. I have other options. I'm not entertaining any of them. I'm saddened. I'm miserable. So the Sun in reverse is absolutely saddened, like horrifically saddened by the loss of this, which is what they feel is judgment because they messed this up. They wouldn't commit and they took advantage. That's the key. It's not necessarily, because you can't get mad if somebody doesn't like us, right? If they don't like us, move on. Like, okay, that's fair. But you gave and this person took advantage of it. That's the karma. So when you have somebody that is willingly taking advantage of somebody else for the betterment of self because they can, with no intention, zero intention, they might have not have shown you how they really felt about you, Gemini, in the relationship. They never told you. I don't feel they expressed at the level that they really felt out of fear that you were gonna hurt them, abandon them, and they didn't want to be in a place of vulnerability. But this person also wanted to control your connection to them. They wanted to have you tethered. This is tough, y'all. They wanted to keep you tethered to the game. So the game is, I'm going to get them all wrapped up in me, so they aren't going to date anybody. And then they're going to date, they're not going to show any love or affection, this level of commitment to anybody but me. So I like that. So I'm going to keep it, even though I'm not quite done exploring my other alternatives, because there may be somebody better out there. I have the World. Yeah. You're like so over this with the Five of Cups in the reverse. You're going through betterment. They're going through, in my opinion, the loss of you. The World is the cyclical, haven't quite learned the lesson yet, but you have ended this. There's the chapter closed for you. You're actually going through a period of abundance. The Seven of Cups might be a new job opportunity or promotion. It might be new relationships coming in, a spirit of wholeness, healed almost. I feel like you're beyond the hand of this person or this energy. They can't tether you to anything. You've freed yourself. And it's the reason why I keep saying tethered is I see the cord with the twin flame card is really predominantly in my face. And so I feel like maybe you've cut a cord, even though you can't really do that. But energetically, you severed that energy from giving to this person. And even if you felt angry at them, they could like still feed off that because you're thinking of them, right? You're still sending something to them because you're thinking of them, and you quit. This is over. You've cut it off. The well is dry. You're not giving them any more energy. or her any more energy. And then I have the strength. You are finding your strength and moving forward. And it's the tiger. You might be meeting a Leo. Or there's a Leo in your circle that wants to say something to you. I feel like several of your friends too, Gemini, have been involved in this journey with you, and so they are cheering you from the bleachers. They're cheering for you and your growth and your progression and you moving on. This was very, very painful. This chapter was very, very painful because you kept setting an expectation that they just kept knocking over without interest. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. And you finally let go. You finally release this person and yourself. You're the Empress. You're sitting in high Empress energy. Man, I love tarot. I love tarot. Everything I'm feeling is coming out as validation in the cards. So just know if this resonates with you, this is your energy and this is your reading. This is like a personal reading. This is like that kind of energy. So Gemini, I feel like you've been through the ringer with this person, that it took everything for you to close this out, everything to close the cycle. They had to burn the bridge down for you to say, okay, I get it. You're just not interested in me because I've told you what I need. I've told you how I felt. I've told you what my future plans are with us. I've given you everything I have energetically, primarily, possibly monetarily. Time you will never get back. You've given all of this energy to this person and they took advantage of it, and you called them out at the end. You're like, I've wasted my time with you. I can't believe I've done this. And they're now, I don't care if this is 2 years ago, Gemini, they're now feeling your absence. This is not, and this is like a divine timing thing. So this person may have been in and out of situationships with shallow, similar-minded people that are just hit it and quit it, don't need to know your last name because it ain't gonna matter tomorrow kind of people, or somebody who isn't energetically investing, or they're investing at the same level, so that's what I think this person wanted to begin with, and then they met you and it all changed, Gemini. They've never experienced this kind of love, and it's a personal relationship. This is like you were transparent. You came authentic. You came genuine. You've always been true to this person and your feelings towards this person. No game, nothing since you met. And this person is now looking back going, I should have matched that energy. I did not bring anything but lies and games to this relationship. And I shoulda, woulda, coulda. And now that I've experienced 12, 15, 20, 30 energies since Gemini, I realize I messed this whole thing up. This was the best of the best. And the irony here is they're watching you somehow grow up in a new relationship or a new feeling of control. Like you have complete control over your emotions. That Empress is like screaming at me, you're not entertaining. If you bring me flowers, that doesn't mean anything kind of feeling. Not that you're mad about it. It just doesn't mean you love me, and it doesn't mean that you want to marry me. It doesn't mean you want a commitment. It just, you thought of me and you brought me some flowers. Like you're just taking things at face value, and you're not over emotionally giving to this daydream or this illusion that you were creating before, and not saying it was all you, because they led you to believe this was going somewhere. That's a lot. Sorry, Gemini. I have the Knight of Cups followed by the Reverse Magician. They don't have enough esteem, or they feel they lack the ability to come in and provide you what you need. This is the space they're in. This is what the divine is showing them, that they aren't at your level, and they're not. They're not. They aren't providing you the love you need. The Knight of Cups is coming in. He's an ignition on my way to profess my love for you. And the Magician in the reverse is I'm lacking half the things that I require to have that conversation. I don't have the strength. I don't have the confidence. I lack esteem or self-esteem. I lack commitment or the ability to commit. I'm afraid of everything. And I'm just going to sit and feel sorry that the situation didn't turn out, and be like bombarded with memories of you that makes me feel stuck. Two of Wands in the reverse, can't move forward, can't make a decision. I just said that. I love tarot. That's kind of the vibe I have, is like anytime I pull cards, I say it, and then get validated, and that always makes me feel good because I know I'm giving you the right. This is my opinion. Is not even. I don't know your situation. I'm just reading energy. And Gemini, you should be so proud of yourself. I see you having gone through a long period of time of healing, of like crying and back and forth, of anger and sadness and disappointment, like severe disappointment. And you were stuck for a long, long time. You were stuck. You're no longer stuck. I got the Two of Pentacles on the side. That's that wishy-washy energy and can't make a decision. I just said that. You're no longer stuck. They're stuck. They're absolutely in the Two of Pentacles upright. They can't make a decision to save their life. And they really rely on other people to help them. So this person, like I said, goes to family and friends and gossips. Your name is all over their mouth. They make up stuff about you. This is possibly somebody who has a problem with honesty. It's better than just calling them a liar. But they're struggling a little bit with being truthful to themselves. So therefore, it's like they make up stories, and it's like a seed of truth with a whole bunch of projection. There's a great leader I love. Her name is Cy Wakeman. If you get a chance, check her out. So she presents to a lot of hospital systems. That's where I was introduced to her methodology about a decade ago. And her thing is like, don't make up a rule. Don't like. Make sure you know the truth before you step into it, because a lot of people will steal your time and energy telling a story that isn't even actual. It isn't. There's no fact in it. It's just how they feel. So they made the story up in their head and they're standing on it like it's true. And I'm like, is that really true? Did that really happen? Did they really say that? Well, no, but no, there's no but. There's no buts here. We don't put asterisks around stories because we feel a certain way. So this is kind of the feeling I have, is that this person is going to spread some non-truths about you and exaggerate what little seed of truth there is in there. Like, okay, so if you went to a party, and I feel like this is, or whatever, you're in the, like, you have similar friends, and you were at the friend's house, you spent some time with some other folks. They know that you spent some time with this person, and then it gets elaborated into what you did or what you didn't do or what you said about somebody else. None of that is true, but they don't have anything to stand on. There's no truth. There's no fact behind it. Your person's really insecure, and they might struggle with addiction. They're just super insecure. It's almost like I'm gonna make up my own story because it's easier making you the villain than it is to look at the truth of the situation. Sorry, Gemini, I feel like a lot of you have moved on. Like you so this might just be closure or validation that, they're not doing well. King of Wands in the reverse, they're insecure, they're needy, right? They can't make a decision, they're not strategic, they're kind of wishy-washy energy. The King of Wands in the upright makes a hell of a great dad. He like he's the soccer coach. He's on his game. He's the leader of a family. And typically they're single, or they're in a spirit of being single, meaning they're never just comfortable. They don't just ever sit down. They're constantly moving forward and fighting for what they want. They go in after what they want. And this is in the reverse. They're sitting on their hands. They don't know what they want. I don't know what I want. I'm just going to sit here and pout, I guess. I don't know. All right, I'm tired of this story already. Gemini, what else? Anything good coming in for Gemini? Tell me some good things. What's going on with Gemini that's good? Three of Pentacles, you might be getting a raise, a promotion. You might be getting a new opportunity, working with a different team. You may have joined a different team. You're meeting people that are supportive, like-minded friends. That this is part of your Wheel of Fortune, I feel, coming forward. Tell me more. I also feel like you're having conversations that are going to give you closure on this. Seven of Wands, you're defending yourself, not in a negative way. You're justifying your actions and defending what you want. You're not changing the narrative because somebody isn't willing to meet you at your level. And I feel like Five of Pentacles, yeah, this person's going through some heartache. Tell me about just Gemini. Ace of Swords are spying on you. They're trying to manipulate an opportunity to talk to you. They might run into you at a coffee shop or a store, your local grocery store, the mall, if you have a mall near you, or you go to a mall. I don't know. I feel like they're watching you. They might even be like watching, tracking you. I don't know why that is. Nine of Pentacles. They see you very abundant. You are going through a glow up. You're the pre-empress, male or female. It just means that you're ready to step into your throne, into your crown. You are so close. It's really just solidifying and closing the cycles that don't feed you and going after what you want, and then it's over. Like, you're just like one breath away from that. If you don't feel like it, just determine what you want. Determine what you want. Here's that King of Wands in the upright with the Two of Cups. So you're meeting somebody new. Could be a water sign, could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Heavy on the Sag, heavy on the Aries. I also have the Hanged Woman here, and I love that card because you're discerning what you want. You're actually spending some time saying, what's my next chapter look like? I feel like a lot of you have either journaled or written some down about what you're looking for, like what your wishes are, what kind of person you're trying to connect with or manifest, what kind of relationship you're trying to manifest. This really took a lot of energy out of you, but in actuality, it's like when you go to the gym, right, and you hit a plateau, and then all of a sudden you get a new trainer, or you start doing HIIT classes or something tremendously hard, and then all of a sudden you start working at a different level. That's this energy. You're at like 3.0. You know, this is Gemini 3.0. I might make that my title, because I feel like this thing has escalated you, and I feel like Spirit just went into this whole thing about you're lucky or grateful for listening to your intuition, because this person still hasn't elevated. In fact, they've regressed, and you're moving forward. So maybe that's what this reading was about, is you not needing to know necessarily what your person is up to or where they're sitting. But if you would have stayed, you would have been just more so deeper in the hole energetically and emotionally. You would have declined with this energy, and instead you're elevating. So congratulations. If you found me and you're a Gemini, this is your reading. Sorry, cross watcher. 10 of Cups, you're right on the brink. I'm telling you, this is wish fulfillment and a relationship. So you're on your hunt for 10 of Cups. Lastly is 9 of Cups, independently, all on your own. You're just waiting for that one, maybe the King of Wands coming in to offer you that one cup with the Two of Cups to move this forward. This is a brand new energy. This is not your previous energy. So I feel very excited for a lot of you Gemini. If you're married, this is, and you're on a break, or you're struggling with this might be awakening for what you need to do in order to move to the 10 of Cups. And that's a different kind of read, but I felt like I needed to say something. So several of you might be in a long-standing relationship that's kind of at a 1.0. You want to go to the 3.0. That's kind of this vibe. If this is hitting or triggering something for you, I kind of feel like I need to say that. It's a disclaimer. Thank you so very much for watching all the way through. But if you would like to have your own personal reading, my email and how to book a session is in the description box. Feel free to click it. More importantly, would love to have you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new information. Last card is the High Priestess in reverse. So two things. One, I feel as they watch you elevate, they can't compete. They can't compare. They can't elevate with you. They know this. They can't manifest. I feel like their intuition's gone. They aren't even awake. They're not even, I think what they were working on is now kind of slid backwards. And then last is the Chariot. You're moving forward, and it's intentional. Energy is intentional, and you're putting all your energy forward to move forward in this next chapter, like kind of what I was saying. So Gemini, this is your reading. Thank you so much for your subscription, your likes, your comments, your donations, all of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I absolutely love tarot, and I am so grateful to be able to do this for you on a weekly basis. So light and love until next time. Take care.